and gentlemen, family in the building tonight. Are you ready? Make some noise. It's time for the hottest laughs around. Please welcome the hot pink flame of laughter himself, TSM the rapper.
Think about this. Can you imagine if kids were in charge of adults? First thing they do is make bedtime 8 in the morning so they can play video games all night. We show up to work in pajamas and our paycheck would just be a bag of gummy bears.
Mr. Ever think about what would happen if kids were in charge of adults? Bedtime would be 7 p.m. for us. They'd be like, brush your teeth or no cartoons tomorrow, mister.
Think about how wild it would be if kids were in charge of adults.
Imagine if kids were in charge of adults. We'd be sitting in the corner on timeout while they eat cookies for dinner, asking for allowance just to pay the light bill. They'd be like, no Wi-Fi until you clean your room, mister.
Imagine if kids were in charge of adults. We'd be sitting in timeout at work eating cereal for dinner, and they take our phones just for saying why.
Y'all, listen, can you imagine if kids were in charge of adults?
Can you imagine if kids were in charge of adults? They have time for us at 7, but they stay up late playing games. We get paid in juice boxes and permission slips, and when we complain, they just say, 'cause I said so.
You ever think about how wild it would be if kids were in charge of adults?